Hey everybody, welcome back to Hood's Custom Shop. So guys, today I want to show you how I made this right here. I know you guys are thinking to yourself, man, that ought to be pretty easy. Well, it's not. So guys, let's get into it right now. All right guys, so let's jump right into this. So first off, yeah, you guys would think, man, that's simple. Just get a bolt and bolt it through the piece of wood, right? I wish it was that easy. All right, so the problem is that these doorknobs, even, you know, the old ones and the new ones alike, like if you buy a brand new one, a brand new set at Lowe's, there's, you know, like $7.50, $8, somewhere around there, probably depending on where you live, of course. But the thing is, they all are threaded 3/8 20, so 3/8 diameter, 20 threads per inch. That's not a standard bolt size, guys. So yeah, you're gonna have some trouble. You can't even buy a tap and die, you know, like for cutting your own threads. As far as I know, you're not gonna find a 3/8 20. It's probably gonna be a special order type deal, you know, for tapping these right here or whatever. I guess that's one thing they've done to make you just buy new ones. So anyways, an easy fix for this is actually to change the thread pitch and everything in here. The closest thing I could find that would work is actually a metric bolt, a M10-1.25. So that right there is what works. The only thing is you have to have a tap, an M10, I can't even speak today, an M10-1.25. That's what this tap is here. So let me show you guys how I do it. All right, so first off, we want to clamp this here in the vise. And then as you can see, I have my tap just in my brace right here. So just put this in there, get it started. And the threads are pretty close. They're just really tight. So we're just kind of chasing the threads right now. That's all we're really doing. Just taking out a little bit of material, chasing the threads, and reforming them to the metric size. So it's pretty quick and easy. Now on one of these, I actually had it actually spin on the glass. It wasn't like super tight. So what I ended up having to do was actually clamp on this part right here. So all I did was I lowered it down here like that into the bottom part and clamped it in there, and it worked good. So all right, so there's the metal shavings that come out of it. Okay, get one of our M10-1.25, and that should bolt right in there. You can thread right in there just like that. Just make sure it goes all the way. All right, so that'll work. I've got 3 of those done, so let me get the other 3 done. Yeah, see, that one's gonna spin. So I need to just drop it down here and clamp on the metal part. Now, if it feels like it's too tight, you just want to cut a little bit and back it up, break that chip off in there. Well, these pretty well just kind of go right through, no real issue. Now actually, I spent $13. It was actually $12.99 on 6 of these bolts here. Not too bad of a deal. I'll be charging $65 for the entire project. So basically I'm charging for an hour's labor at $65 an hour. So yep, got to try to make money, but not making a whole lot. This has already taken, you know, an hour's worth of my time running into town, getting hardware, probably about an hour's worth of my time just thinking like this whole project through. Man, the hell want to spin. Oh wow, that one just broke. Wow, that's not cool. Man, that one was really old. Dang it. All right, so I have this one here. This one looks newer, but I cannot get this darn thing off there. I think I'm gonna have to grind this off or something. Let's see if I can twist it out of there. I don't know. So I tried getting this screw out right here. Can't get it out of there. But yeah, that thing, it just shattered it completely. Doggone it. Well, looks like it's probably going to end up being 5 of these knobs on there. I mean, they wanted the old knobs, and I don't want to have to go buy new ones, so that's a bummer. Man, this one right here is different too. This one's different, and this one here is different. Now see, I don't want to measure this right here and put the holes in it until I know exactly how many I can do. So I got, there's 5, which honestly 5 ought to be enough. So I guess it'll be 5. That's plenty for them, I think. $34 divided by 6, 5.66. So about 5.5 inches, or 5 and, what would that be, 5 5/8. All right, let's mark it out here. See if that looks right. 5 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 eighths. 5 5/8. 5 and damn. All right, that's correct on the center. And the test is, oh man, I'm off by a 1/16 of an inch. That's pretty darn good. All right, so now basically I need to drill about a 3/8 hole in the center of each one of these marks. And I had a, there it is, there's my square. So now I need to measure, see how wide this is. 10 3/4. What is that? Man, that's a tough one. Let's see. 10 3/4. All right, that's going to be the middle. All right, so now I need to mark the center of each one of these. And get me a 3/8 drill bit. It actually needs to be a little bit bigger than 3/8, I believe. There's a 3/8. We'll just go a touch bigger so it's not fitting too terribly tight in there. Get us a piece of scrap wood here so we can do a test drill. Alright, that fit pretty good. And it just tightens up on there like that. So alright. So we know that drill bit's gonna work. I should just put this piece of scrap wood underneath. Place that underneath there. That way we're not getting a bunch of tear out. Dying on me. All right, now we got our holes drilled in the board. And they didn't want me to even refinish this board or anything, which honestly, it's a good thing they didn't want it refinished, because that would have cost them a bit more money. It would actually be better for me to take something like this right here. It would probably be cheaper for me, like instead of like sanding it and everything and refinishing it, it'd probably be cheaper for me just to make it all brand new out of new wood. I don't know, it's probably gonna be about the same, money wise. I don't know. a lot more time would be put into trying to sand all these little contours and everything. So I told them, I said, I am not really wanting to refinish that. And they're like, oh, no, we don't want it refinished. See, because this right here has some water damage right here. And that's why I was like, I really don't want to refinish that, because basically I would need to actually take it apart and rework it. It's a lot of extra work there. Not something I was too interested in doing, and I'm trying to save them some money. I know they probably don't want to spend a whole heck of a lot of money on this thing, but they wanted something that looked nice, you know, for a coat rack in their living room. So some rustic furniture here. Alright guys, so there it is right there, the finished product. It's kind of a rustic looking little coat rack made out of old doorknobs and an old oak cabinet door. So price on this right here, what I'm going to be charging is $65 for my time and effort and materials and everything. I've got about $13 worth of bolts in it alone. Then my time, basically about an hour's worth of time is what I'm going to figure. I'm not even figuring in the bolts. Basically my $65 an hour shop rate, and yeah, so there you have it. That's a couple hours spent actually working on it, and you know, with going into town to get the parts and everything. But I think the biggest trouble was just figuring out how I was going to do this, because you know, they had said, well, just use wherever these things went, the original hardware like this right here. They're like, oh yeah, you could probably use those, just cut them off, thread them in, and weld a washer on the back. Well, that didn't set well with me. It wouldn't be right, because you would not be able to tighten these up in the event that, you know, someone broke it off. It would be hard to change. I mean, you can literally change this thing, you know, fairly easy now the way I did it, because you can buy these knobs like this right here. These are old, but you can buy them nowadays brand new in the store. They're like $7 or $8 for a set of doorknobs. So they were just saying to use that right there, or at least that's what they were just saying. Well, we figured you could use these, but they only gave me 2 of these. If I cut those in half, that's only enough to do 4 instead of 5. I was hoping to do 6, but this one right here that's old and yellow, like it must be really, really old, but it broke on me. So that's kind of a bummer. So they only get 5 of them on there. I didn't really want to go and buy another set. I mean, if they really need any more, we can go buy another set of them, and I can actually put them, you know, one out to each end right here, and it will still look good. But anyways, guys, I hope you liked the video. If you did, please smash that thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and as always, we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.